The Prime Life. The quick and easy way to instantly improve your health without relying on dieting, medicines, supplements, or exercise. Written by Chad Davis, recited by Rajan Mahesh. The Prime Life Guiding Lights. When people are lost in the wilderness, they use the stars in the sky or the sun as the guide to return home. They are like a compass in the sky for those who know how to read the stars or understand the positioning of the sun above. But unlike these wise travelers, many people these days get lost in their journey to be healthy and happy. They try very hard with new exercise regimes, supplements, diets, among others, but their path to a healthy, functioning body and brain is often a misguided one, leading them nowhere. Remember not to cling on to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. If you are not as healthy as you wish to be, there is a reason and therefore an answer. Follow the right path, and more positive results will come your way. Continue following the wrong path and you will be heading in a direction you do not want to go. My guiding lights for this book are the same as what NASA uses to determine in life, if possible, on another planet. My guiding lights for optimal energy are sunlight, water, the Earth's magnetic field, EMF. Without any of these, there could be no life on Earth as we know it. Indeed, these three guiding lights are the basis from which the entire food web on Earth is based upon, photosynthesis. Food is important, but it cannot be more important than the three essential elements that created it. Photosynthesis is the basis from which all food is based. The entire food web on Earth is created by photosynthesis. In plants, the sun takes carbon dioxide from the environment and mixes it with water and turns it into sugars. In mammals, the process is reversed. Mitochondria takes sugar and turn it into carbon dioxide and water. In this book, we will learn how food is important to energy production, but not as important as some believe. Where you live and your lifestyle matters more than the food energy you consume. These factors are also determinants of what food you should eat. It is about the context of your health, your environment, your lifestyle, and what you do. It is also significant to know your haplotype, explained in more detail later, so you know what environment suits you best. This book is rooted in nature and lessons from Mother Nature. Just as photosynthesis shows us that the sun, water, and grounding to the earth are essential to life, I will seek to show that the human body is self-healing. It knows what to do to work optimally. Hence, I will not be selling anything here except the concept of nature and natural ways to optimal energy. 20 facts about mitochondria. Your mitochondria power your energy. All life is energy and energy is life. A quote by Albert Einstein. It's about finding what triggered the disease in the first place and removing that cause. A quote by Marcus Friedman. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to a person or an object. A quote by Albert Einstein. The 20 facts follows. Mitochondria are responsible for over 90% of your cell's energy production. They decipher information from their environment. The light in your environment interact with your body and the food in your body. Mitochondrial aging is called heteroplasmy. We all inherit 100% of our mitochondrial DNA from our mothers. Your mitochondrial haplotype matters. This means that a person with tropical mitochondria has different food and light requirements than a person with Northern European mitochondria. Your mitochondria decipher energy and information from the sun. Your food, water, electromagnetic field, and oxygen tensions. When your mitochondria decipher all this energy and information, they require it to be coherent and not mismatched. This means the energy and information deciphered in your eyes, on your skin, and in your gut should be matched and coherent. Hence, fruit in winter is a mismatch that can lead to inflammation and disease. This is why most fruits do not grow in winter and why there are very few carbohydrates at higher altitudes. But they do grow in tropical climates where the sun is more bountiful and stronger. Mitochondria originated from bacteria. Hence, we originated from bacteria. Red blood cells have no mitochondria as they transfer light from our environment to our mitochondria through our skin and eyes. We need proper light cycles for our mitochondria to work properly. Mitochondria have oxygen and sugar or fat as their inputs. Mitochondria has carbon dioxide and water as their outputs. Plants create sugar and oxygen from carbon dioxide and water. Mitochondrial dysfunction leads to or causes disease. Mitochondria are environmental sensors. We get energy from electrons, photons, and protons in our mitochondria. Food is simply electrons in our inner mitochondria through electron transport chain in 4 cytochromes. The sun's light and the Earth's magnetic field also provides electrons through electron transport chain just like food. The way I'm going to recite the book forward is by reading the essential 20 ways of improving energy through sun, through water, through earth, through food, through breath, so on and so forth. So the condensation of this book gives you a quick understanding of what this book is about, so you can get straight away to putting these practices into practice and action them to get quick results and immediate benefits. 20 ways to optimize your energy. How to gain energy and how to limit energy stealers. Life is a balance of energy in and energy out. Your brain and body needs energy to operate throughout the day and also needs stored energy for cellular repair and recovery at night. Autophagy. Natural ways to energize your body and brain for optimal health. Sunlight is our number one source of energy and the reason for the entire food web on the planet. If the sun goes, we all go. Morning sun is critical to set our circadian biology. The darker your skin, the more sun you need. Any time of the day is fine, just keep yourself from getting sunburned through excessive exposure. The sun needs to be on your skin and eyes, so it is best to get direct sunlight without makeup, glasses, contact lenses, hats, less clothing, etc. Learn more about the huge benefits of sunlight in a detailed explanation in Chapter 3. Water. Look for cold water that is deuterium depleted. Grounding. We get the Earth's negative electrons simply by placing our bare feet on the ground. Quality food that is nutrient and energy-rich, energy-dense. Eat seafood, eggs, green vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, nuts, fermented vegetables, and grass-fed meats, among others. Eat within the light cycles. This means you eat a great breakfast upon waking and try to avoid eating after the sun goes down. This is better for your deep sleep and your circadian biology. Become a nose breather, as this is our natural filtration system. Understand that sleep is life and life is sleep. Prioritize sleep. We will dive into the details later. Have an attitude of gratitude. Have a positive thoughts and affirmations. Hug yourself. Negative thoughts deplete you. Try meditation and meditative practices. Learn more and try activities that excite and challenge you. Enjoy more hugs. Hugs produce oxytocins, aid happiness, and create a sense of well-being. Have a sense of purpose. Have a daily purpose and a long-term purpose as part of your overall goal. Have a giving nature. You get more back when you give. Look for ways to help people even if it is as simple as a smile. Cold thermogenesis. Be mindful of all good around you. Become a better observer and seek out the good. Try near-infrared saunas and lights. Enjoy exercise, natural movement in your outdoor environment, and have a daily routine of nitric oxide release. Engage physically with friends and with your community. Learn something new daily and have a growth mindset. Let go of negative people, let go of the past, forgive, learn, and move on. Things that deplete your energy force and diminish your body's energy. Fake light. This increases your blood sugar levels, makes your bones weaker, negatively impacts your sleep, and dehydrates you. Sugar water. This includes fruit juices, energy drinks, sports drinks, sodas, diet sodas, zero sugar sodas, etc. NNEMF, non-native electromagnetic fields. An indoor existence is unnatural and harmful to our biology. Fake food, like vegetable oils, canola, etc. Anything low-fat, GMO soy, and soy products. Most grains like bread, pasta, and noodles, sugar and sugar drinks, and meat of grain-fed animals and processed meats. Eating late food before bed and snacking a lot. Being ungrateful from your past lessons or hardships and those who helped you is being self-centered and depletes energy. Negative thoughts deplete your energy flows. Being insular and reclusive prevents you from getting all the benefits of touch and human interaction, which we are programmed to enjoy. Having no goals in life is like having a ship without a rudder. Having an entitled attitude is energy depleting. Not being resilient to our environment and living in safe, temperature-controlled environments make us weak and less adaptable to life. Being hungry a lot and being inward make you miss out on a lot of beauty around you. Be open to try new ideas and suggestions. Avoid being sedentary. Once you improve your energy, use it wisely. Stress is very harmful, so try and limit stressful situations and people. Spend less time on your cell phone and computer to get away from virtual or fake world. Do not be reliant on doctors, hospitals, and drugs. What does not grow further withers. Negative friends, influences drain your energy. Eliminate anger, guilt, regret, resentment, blame, and worry. While I'm never one to judge, I have been unhealthy because my energy inputs were a lot less than what was draining my energy. Now that I know better, I'm going to do more of good stuff and less of the bad. And as a result, I became more energized and healthier like the thousands of primed clients worldwide. Coincidence? I do not think so. 20 reasons why the sun is so critical to being energized. The sun is the source of all life. Sunshine is energy and stored energy and the energy of life. Humans, plants, and animals harvest energy from the sun. We are all light eaters. We are all solar powered, yet current trend is to avoid the sun. the current trend is also for increased disease and ill health. Why the sun is so critical to being energized? The sun is responsible for all food on earth via photosynthesis. The sun is more critical to your health than food. All causes of mortality are proven to increase with lower vitamin D, which is actually a hormone. The higher your hormone D, the lower your risk of cardiovascular disease and cancer. We have hormone D receptors in every cell in our body, including our eyes. The sun is more critical for a person of tropical or equatorial descent. People with dark skin and eyes need more sun on their eyes and skin than whiter people. Hence, the darker your skin, the more sun you need. The older you get, the more sun you need as well. 48% of circuits in our brains are wired to the sun and not to dietary metabolism. Sunlight on your skin is equal to electrons in your body through electron transport chain, ETC. All foods are also electrons in your body via ETC. Earthing and grounding is also electrons through ETC. Electrons is equal to energy, which is equal to life. The sun is also stored energy on your skin like a solar panel. We are solar charged beings. This stored energy helps us with our daily activities and is also utilized while we regenerate and repair through autophagy at night. The sun facilitates intestinal absorption of phosphorus and calcium, which strengthens bones and teeth. The sun improves oral health, which is important with respect to overall health. The sun helps trim fat cells and describe leptin levels because the sun's rays on your skin are electrons in your electron transport chain. The sun is a natural antibiotic to help white blood cells clear infection. This obviously improves your immune system functioning. The sun is also anti-inflammatory, with a calming effect for muscle relaxation or less pain. The sun prevents high blood pressure and protects kidneys from high uric acid. Hence, the sun helps blood flow to all your vital organs, especially the brain and the heart. Blood initially comes to the surface of your skin, dermal pooling. Through nitric oxide, the nitric oxide release is beneficial to our body with a fun 4-minute exercise called the nitric oxide dump, which will be explained later. The sun increases oxygen in blood and increases its capacity to deliver oxygen to tissues in your body. The sun makes our gut less leaky for better immunity. It also fights autoimmune diseases and reduces cellular aging. The sun helps with high-density lipoprotein as a sign of liver health and helps protect the brain. The sun kills bad bacteria and reduces risk of breast cancer. The sun enhances performance for athletics or life. It improves body and brain functioning. The sun helps in improving sleep with the morning sun in your eyes and on your skin, helping to set your circadian rhythm. The sun helps you sleep. Sleep is equal to life, which is equal to sleep. The sun sets biological clock through your eye clock for proper timely and daily hormonal cascade. The sun's light creates melatonin in the morning for release at night. The sun helps dopamine, which is a great natural drug, and this makes one feel great. The sun is a natural opiate via POMC, which releases B endorphin into our bloodstream. We are designed by Mother Nature to be addicted to the sun. If you do not get it naturally, you will seek it artificially. Artificial will never be as good as natural. When did sun become bad for humans? Why do trees and grass still grow and thrive in the sun? If photosynthesis is the basis of all food and life on Earth, why do we hide from the sun? Sunlight is the only form of light that provides your cells with the wood for your fire. A quote by Dr. Jack Kruse. 20 reasons why water is such a critical component for life on Earth. Water is critical to our mitochondria and cellular biology. It is critical in every aspect of our energy production. All animals need water to survive. Anything that dehydrates you weakens the energy capacity of your mitochondria and thus promotes inflammation and a weakened immune system functioning. Water forms a battery when irradiated by infrared light. This battery is further charged by UV light and derives 100,000 biochemical reactions per second in every cell in our bodies. In other words, water works with IR and UV light. Water absorbs the light through our eyes and skin. This also allows us to make more oxygen in our bodies. As mentioned in the introduction, our mitochondria make water through electron tunneling, cellular respiration. Our mitochondrial respiration mirrors photosynthesis in a plant's chlorophyll. Our mitochondrial matrix makes light water that is deuterium depleted. Why water is such a critical component of life on Earth? Deuterium depleted water is best as deuterium can inhibit biological process inside our cells and decrease energy production inside our mitochondria. Water comprises approximately 75% of our brain. Water makes up 83% of our blood. Water carries nutrients and oxygen to our cells. Water moistens oxygen for breathing. Water helps convert food to energy. Water helps regulate our body temperature. Water removes waste. It protects and cushions our vital organs. Water cushions our joints. Water comprises 22% of our bones. Water makes up 73% of our muscles. Our body is 65% water by mass. 99% of all molecules in the body are water. A 2% drop in the body's water content can cause cognitive and organ problems. Our cells and extracellular tissues are filled with structured water. Cellular membranes are hydrophilic surfaces where structured water builds. Infrared and UV light from the sun penetrate the skin and structures the water in our cells. Structured water derives cellular mechanics by inducing charge separation. Healthy cells measure a negative charge. Quality structured water optimizes our hydration with less water while charging our cellular batteries. Anything that dehydrates you weakens your energy, production, and flow. So drink more quality water and reduce activities that dehydrate, like alcohol, fake lights, cell phone use, Wi-Fi use, indoor living. Take action. Drink more water. Make water cold as it improves your metabolism. Ensure 2 big glasses upon waking up as we become dehydrated during the night. Upgrade the quality of your water if you can afford. Invest in quality water instead of gadgets that deplete your water. Dehydration. The dehydration reduces the amount of energy in your body and it flows. Be mindful of fruits with high water content as they might be less than ideal. Examples: watermelon and cucumbers in the Philippines and Australia, tropical areas. These contain heavier water that reduce your energy and energy flow. 20 reasons to get your bare feet on Mother Earth. Grounding or earthing is another free way to get electrons or energy into your body without eating. It is as simple as walking barefoot on the beach as the water splashes on your feet. Or you could stand on grass or sit in a park with the palms of your hands on the ground. You could even touch or hug a tree, pat a dog that is grounded, or walk barefooted while shopping at your local farmer's market like I do. Grounding has a scientific name called the inverse Hall magnetic spin effect. When we are grounded, we augment our body's electric charge in our cell membranes with the Earth's negative charge. Cold thermogenesis augments magnetism, improves our magnetic effect, and we will see that in a later chapter. Walking barefoot and connecting with nature is one way of creating a chemistry of blissfulness, which is similar to what happens when you are smelling a flower or gazing at the sunlight or just listening to the sound of nature. Dr. Romy from Shah Nakion's book, Mission Happiness, that's a quote. Fact about grounding: improves your overall electrons or negative charge in your body, which means you will have improved energy for free. Improves sleep or circadian rhythms, relieves muscle tensions, reduces inflammation and pain, reduces stress levels, normalizes our body's natural rhythms, reduces impact of jet lag, improves blood pressure, lessens cortisol, helps fight oxidative stress to speed up healing, improves feeling of well-being or mood enhancer, optimizes hormones, protects body against harmful NNEMF, gives free reflexology session with toes stretching, strengthens and stretches the muscles, tendons and ligaments in your feet, ankles and calves, is done outdoors so that greenscapes you see rises serotonin levels. Greater sensory stimulation relaxes you and reduces anxiety, pushes off the body's dirty electricity absorbed from electronics. You can also be grounded through leather-soled shoes. Best grounding is at the water's edge by the beach. Take action. Take your shoes off and socks off in the garden. Stand there and enjoy. The effect is enhanced even more if the ground is damp from the morning dew. Build up your tolerance so you can eventually walk around outside barefooted. Beware of 5G in highly electrified cities where man's innovations have negatively impacted the benefits of grounding to the Earth's natural negative electron flow by polluting it with Wi-Fi and dirty electricity. With 5G, there will be a junk conduction that will impair the natural electron flow we get from the ground. People living in these environments might not experience the benefits of grounding. 20 reasons to shut your mouth and breathe through your nose. We can live for many months without food, maybe a week without water, only several days without sleep, but we can only live a few minutes without breathing. In this chapter, we zero in on the most vital thing that keeps us alive: breathing. The way we breathe affects the quality of our sleep. By nasal breathing, you are increasing oxygenation in your blood, making your blood and body more magnetic. From the great American Indians, listen or your tongue will make you deaf. Breathing through the nose. Nasal breathing is critical for your health as your nasal passage acts like a filter. Nasal breathing is relaxed breathing compared. Mouth breathing, on the other hand, is more stressed breathing and leads to a dry mouth and maybe bad breath. Nasal breathing is efficient and effective for releasing carbon dioxide and getting oxygen. Nasal breathing allows greater oxygen uptake. Nasal breathing sees greater oxygenation of your blood. Nasal breathing allows you to optimize your carbon dioxide levels. A dry mouth from dry mouth breathing promotes bad breath. Controlled, slow breathing through your nose is meditative and relaxes your entire body. Nasal breathing helps with a deeper, more restorative sleep. When you breathe through the nose, carbon dioxide builds in your blood and your blood vessels dilate. More oxygen from your blood is released into your cells. This relaxes you and sees more blood circulation and more open airways. Nasal breathing is calming and comes from your diaphragm and not shallow mouth breathing from your chest. Nasal breathing during exercise leads to greater stamina, reduced pulse rate, less stress on your heart, and overall improved oxygenation to the blood, and is a good auto-regulator, setting a limit on how hard you can push yourself. According to the famous book Born to Run, the Tarahumara native Indians of Mexico are famous for their long-distance running ability. They breathe predominantly through their nose while running and some exhaling through a partially open mouth. Native American tribes were nose breathers and lived vibrantly and healthily. You can ensure nasal breathing at night by taping your mouth shut. This is what I do, and I noticed improved sleep and awaking even more refreshed. It is easy to do and easy to stop if you find it uncomfortable. Nasal breathing promotes less talking and wiser choice of words. This is a good thing because people nowadays generally talk too much and are poor listeners. Nose breathing is free and easy. Just be more conscious to shut your mouth. Shut Your Mouth and Save Your Life by George Catlin is a great book to read. Being conscious about breathing through the nose will promote a healthier posture. You sit straighter, sit less, use a stand-up desk, sleep on your side as opposed to on your back. With the increased importance of a clear nasal passage, nasal breathing itself aids this. You will naturally avoid fake foods like vegetable oil, GMO soy, grains, etc. that produces mucus and block your nose. Take action. Try taping your mouth shut at night one evening. It is easy to do. Quite relaxing actually, and easy to stop if you do not like it. Embrace the change. Just be careful when sneezing. Do not use heavy-duty duct tape. 20 reasons why we need an attitude of gratitude and positivity. Gratitude is the mother of all virtues and a critical component of our overall well-being. If you're not grateful for what you have now, why would you be grateful for more? Gratitude is a powerful process of shifting your energy, increased energy once primed, to bringing more of what you want in your life. Use your positive energy to attract positive outcomes and people. It is also important to hold value in what is really important, such as health and the ones you love, as opposed to material things. As Bob Dylan says, be grateful for the things you don't have that you do not want. Gratitude. By simply being grateful, you actually feel good. It helps give you a sense of abundance. Practice it daily. You appreciate others more and shift your focus away from just your well-being to the well-being of others. It improves your confidence by setting your inner compass towards helping others and not being selfish. This confidence booster helps you feel good about yourself. It puts your life into perspective. Life is a big lesson from which to learn and improve yourself. There will always be people worse off than you, who are happy and grateful. Why is that so? Learn their lessons, read their books, make positive steps forward daily if you can. When you embrace gratitude and positivity, you improve your self-esteem and feel better about yourself. It makes you more patient and open to the good that will come your way. Sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot by being too hasty. Gratitude helps you forgive. No need to forget. Holding resentment eats you up and diminishes your light. What is done is done. By all means, act if aggravated by, but do not allow these negative feelings to fester. Take power from your actions without allowing them to overpower you. Gratitude helps you learn from your mistakes or the mistakes done to you. These mistakes can be a burden or a lesson. It is up to you. It helps you to embrace change. Be grateful for your past, current, and future lessons and the blessings they bring. These will change. Embrace change. Gratitude is up to you. You are in control. Do not let other people steal your ability to feel grateful for all that has been good, is good, and will be good. Express gratitude freely and often without expecting anything in return. Tell random people you appreciate their smile. Tell a loved one why you love them. Gratitude allows you to enjoy life's small pleasures and treasures. You do not need something big to happen to feel grateful. Be grateful for the sun, the blue sky, your friends, your health, your daily food, your best features, etc. It is important to express your gratitude. Take note of how the person you express gratitude to responds. Take note of how you feel. Both are important. Bookend your gratitude. This means that you wake up with gratitude and reflect on all your blessings. You can write them down in your gratitude journal while getting grounded in the sun each morning. Then revisit your gratitude journal before going to bed. Add to it if you wish. The important part is to reflect on the positive people and events so you smile and feel good. Let go of the negative as these emotions deplete you and will affect your sleep. Remember, it is not happiness that brings us gratitude. It is gratitude that brings us happiness. Gratitude promotes overall health, both physically and psychologically. An attitude of gratitude helps give you the peace of mind and helps you to become more optimistic and likable. Gratitude deepens your relationships and helps you make more friends. Gratitude also helps you become more alert, alive, vibrant, and energized. It is a positive feedback loop where the more gratitude you are in life, the more you will find things to be grateful for. As mentioned above, your positive attitude and grateful demeanor will attract more good in your life. Take action. Buy a journal and use it to jot down all the things you're grateful for. Start today. I have a page for each new day with a big heart in the middle for those most special to me. You do not have to write a lot. Just think of all the great things and people in your past, present, and future and write them down. Feel good about them all. Being more mindful of all the good around you aids to compassionate and grateful heart. Observe more and actively look for the good in people and places. In your gratitude journal, add a section for positivity. Write statements like, I rock, I'm healthy, I'm loved, and I'm loving, etc. 20 positive questions for you to answer. The greatest love of all is what you have for yourself. By affirming it daily, it becomes easier to love others. Positivity questions and instructions. What is positivity to you? Can you identify facets in your life wherein it is important to be positive? When the going gets tough, what is your mantra? Cite an example of when you have to overcome diversity. What did you do and what was your attitude? In a perfect world, describe your version of a positive attitude. How important is it to spread this kind of positive attitude? Who do you know are super positive? What are their positive behaviors you might like to emulate? At what point in your life did you realize that being positive or having a positive mindset is an advantage? Knowing that you are an influential person, are you very conscious about sending positive changes to others through the things that you do, and how? Who do you turn to for inspiration or motivation? What activities contribute to your positivity and overall well-being? Being blessed with many things in life, mention 5 things that you are most grateful for today. Being blessed with many things in life, mention 5 things that you are most grateful for from your past. Being blessed with many things in life, mention 5 things that you are most grateful for that will happen in the future. Is there such a thing as being too positive? Why? What kind of music gets you into a positive mood all the time? You can be specific, mention top 5 songs if you like. What kinds of activities get you into a positive mood without failing? Cite top 5 feel-good activities. What message would you give to your 16-year-old self? Begin with, "Dear 16-year-old me." What would you tell your future self 10 years from now? If you had a time capsule and you were given a chance to place something or leave one message there, what would it be and why? Why not answer the above and share your answers with your loved ones? Share your answers with the people who matter to you most. Take action. With your improved energy from Prime Lifestyle, answer the previous questions. It's fun. Let go of negative people. 20 daily habits for optimal energy. Set a positive intention for the day ahead upon waking. Set your inner compass for a great day. Be grateful to be alive and feel positive that you can achieve your goals. Number 2. Enjoy some real light and not fake light. So do not look at your phone or computer often. Do not turn on lights to go to the toilet. Where possible, ensure your first light is natural light to wake you and your hormones up. 3. Tongue scraping is easy to do. It eliminates build-up toxins from your tongue that were accumulated while you slept. It's best to get rid of these before drinking your water, or you could simply tape your mouth like I do before sleeping. 4. Sleeping for 8 hours makes you dehydrated. Rehydrate yourself upon waking up. I personally have 3 big glasses of water on my bedside. The first is plain water. Then I have one with baking soda and apple cider vinegar. This alkalizes your body, but it also has a laxative effect, so be careful. The third one is a bottled water from Europe, mixed with lemon juice. I always prefer my water cold, as it has a positive metabolic effect upon my body. 5. Morning sun on your skin and in your eye clock is critical. This helps set your circadian rhythms and sets a hormonal cascade from your pituitary gland. When getting your dose of morning sun energy, go barefoot to enjoy the benefit of Earth's magnetic energy. We get energy from the sun and the ground. It's free. 7. Gratitude exercise is essential in today's hectic pace of living. I do gratitude journaling under the sun whenever possible. Add in positive affirmations too. 8. Breathing exercises such as pranayama, Wim Hof, Buteyko, etc. can also be relaxing and be a form of meditation. Meditation is also beneficial to calm your mind and body. The 4-7-8 breathing is also good. Remember that it is always best to breathe in through your nose. 9. Nitric oxide release exercise is also fun and easy. It takes just minutes and is excellent for blood circulation. Google Dr. Zach Bush and nitric oxide to see the short video. Eat breakfast like a king to assist your circadian sleep cycle. I eat within the first light cycle of the day and prefer to have my biggest meal in the morning with the sun. I greatly limit my eating after dark. Consuming my last food around 4 p.m. This means I have natural, regular, intelligent fast of 16 hours. Then I enjoy a big breakfast at 8 o'clock the following day. 11. Eat food that nourishes and energizes your brain and body. These include seafood, eggs, leafy green vegetables, quality grass-fed meats, and good fats like olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oils. Nuts, no peanuts, dark chocolate, seasonal vegetables, and fruits are good, but the quantity depends on your context. If you are not healthy and you're not getting much sun for the day, I suggest you restrict taking fruits. 12. Snacking less often will be easy once you eat more energy-dense food and enjoy more energy from the sun and ground. 13. Avoid the temptation of eating foods with fake, low energy, nutrient-deficient ingredients like vegetable oil, sugar, low-fat grains, processed foods, potatoes, and legumes. These are hard to digest. Maximize your sun exposure anytime throughout the day. Do not get sunburned and enjoy sensible sun exposure on as much skin as you can. I do not wear hats or sunglasses anymore. Limit the use of fake indoor lights and gadgets throughout the entire day. This is especially important at night. I use blue light blocking glasses at night and cover my skin from the fake light too. 16. Walk more and be more active throughout the day. You will be more energized with your primed lifestyle, so put the energy to good use. Walk to appointments where possible and use a stand-up desk. 17. Connect with people face to face and less over computers and cell phones devices. We need to reconnect with people and get physical contact with people we care about. Hugs are a great source of beneficial oxytocin, and that makes us feel great. 18. Learn more in order to exercise your mind. Listen to an educational podcast. Read a hardcover book. Talk to an elder. And learn the lessons they have to share. 19. Try virgin coconut oil. Oil pulling for oral health. It is an antifungal, antibacterial, and antimicrobial that kill harmful germs in your mouth. I oil pull as part of a walk or a jog to prime meetings to get the added benefit of nose breathing muscle memory. 20. Prioritize sleep. All 19 points above will help you get an earlier, deeper, and a longer sleep. Wind down without gadgets at least an hour before bed, and see the 20 sleep hygiene habits later in the book. Remember that you only regenerate and repair when you sleep. This is when all your stored sun, ground, and food energy are able to do their physiologic work, so you can be refreshed for another great day tomorrow. Take action. List down the habits you already are doing. Highlight and write down the habits you wish to implement or improve upon. Think about other habits that you think might be of value to try and have a time frame to incorporate them into your life. Take note of the habit changes and feel the impact on your body and brain. If positive impacts, then maintain and improve them. For anything negative, limit and habit changes and reassess why. Your individual context of where you live, your lifestyle, and other environmental factors influence your energy production and flow, mitochondrial activity, more than your food, and also dictate what food might be best for you. Some examples are shown below. If you are diseased and or lack energy, then you need more energy and energy flow from sunlight, quality food, grounding, and cold thermogenesis. If you are living in the tropics and you are healthy, then quality carbohydrates are fine. Just eat seasonally. If you are living in the tropics, food from Food with sulfur are very important. If you're living in the tropics, the sun is critical as you get less energy from the tropical water. If you are in the tropics under the sun getting sun electrons, you need less food electrons. If you are under the sun, you get energy from the sun. You also get your dopamine this way. If you are living in a cold place and you are healthy, embrace the cold and enjoy. This releases dopamine. If you're living anywhere with lots of fake light, eat more seafood, have a beach holiday, or try thermogenesis. If you want a better brain functioning, eat more seafood, get natural light, and try CT, cold thermogenesis. If you're living in a cold place with less sun, you need more seafood and high energy food like quality fats. 20 reasons to start regular intelligent fasting. When you eat is as important as what you eat. I eat according to my circadian rhythm, the light cycles of my environment, and the Earth's light cycles. I eat for food energy and understand that food is simply energy and information from the sun. My main energy comes from the sun, water, and grounding, Earth's magnetic field. Regular intelligent fasting can have great benefits for people who are already nourished by their food, drinks, lifestyle, and environment, but definitely not for those who are underfed and undernourished. When we sleep, we are having a mini hibernation. If you are well nourished already, you can fast a little longer by having your last meal at 6 p.m. and enjoy a great breakfast at 8 a.m., which means you fasted for 14 hours. The best fast can probably be a technology fast, where you stay away from Wi-Fi, cell phones, cell towers, fake lights, etc. Aim to have a technology fast at least once or twice a week. Fasting improves fat burning or fat oxidation, increases growth hormones, which slows aging, improves metabolism and metabolic rate, helps gut health, improves insulin sensitivity or blood sugar regulation, hence your carbohydrate and protein oxidation, improves liver functions, improves leptin sensitivity or satiety so you are less hungry, improves appetite and taste of food, improves sleep quality, improves neurogenesis, which improves brain function and protects healthy cells in your body, improves digestion so that your organs get more time off and your energy is directed towards repair and regeneration, improves autophagy, which is your cellular recycling and cleansing while you sleep, reduces inflammation and free radical damage, reduces your triglycerides, which are fat in your body, in your blood, reduces blood pressure, improves ghrelin levels, which reduces overeating, improves immune system so as to reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, etc. Improves percentage of lean body tissue, helping you achieve optimal body weight. Aids deuterium depletion, which improves energy production in your mitochondria. Saves a lot of time and money by consolidating your eating window and digestive energy and meal preparation. Nature's kitchen opens when the sun is up and shuts when the sun sets. Take action. Eat breakfast like a king, quality nutrition that is energy dense, and then have a nice late lunch at 4 p.m. Then skip dinner or have a light soup or something easy to digest instead. Your fast will be around 16 hours. If you can eat again at 8 a.m., this is not difficult to do. It just requires a few changes in habit. Another way to look at this is to make your eating window from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. Make it a general rule and not a stress-inducing rule. By the way, your breakfast will even taste better, and when you will have not to wash and dry as many dishes. You will also save valuable time and money with this simpler lifestyle habit. 20 Tips for Improved Digestion, Chapter 10. If food is important, then optimally digesting that food is also important. Always remember that food is energy and information. You should eat to nourish your body and brain. Here are some tips to assimilate and digest your food. Ensure your food is seasonally sourced from your location as much as possible. Eating bananas from the Philippines while in a Danish winter causes a circadian mismatch and ultimately inflammation. Avoid upsetting the pH balance of your gut microbiome by not drinking 20 minutes before and 20 minutes after. Do not eat 4 hours before sleeping. When sleeping, you should be utilizing your stored energy for repair and regeneration and not diverting the energy to digestion. Fermented and pickled food are easily digested and good to incorporate in your diet. Eat in a quality and peaceful environment. It is best to eat outside in natural sunlight and not under fake light where possible. Alternatively, eat in natural lit areas and not under bright lights. Sit comfortably and not in a standing, driving, or stressed state. Eat slowly and enjoy your food. Putting your knife and fork down between bites is a good habit to aid more mindful and meaningful eating habits. Use your hands where you can. Give thanks to your food and the people in the supply chain that made your food nourishment possible. Stop eating once you are full, which is easier to do when you're eating slowly and when your food is nutrient and energy dense. Avoid hard to digest food like legumes, corn, and grains. Eat fruit first if you are healthy enough to handle the deuterium and sugar-rich fruits that should only be eaten seasonally by those who are in nature and who are healthy. Eat one bite at a time and chew your food thoroughly. Eat less often with the emphasis on eating 2 nutrient and energy-dense meals during daylight hours. Eat whole foods that are fresh, energy-dense, seasonal, and more easily digested. Enjoy a nice walk after eating your quality nutrition. Explore the squatty potty, which aids total elimination when pooping. This allows your knees to be elevated, which is conducive to better elimination of your waste. Seeing that digestion starts in your mouth, some say before that, with the simple thought of your food, it makes sense to opt for excellent oral hygiene. Oral hygiene is best achieved by eating fresh, seasonal, and natural foods. Oral hygiene is enhanced by organic, virgin coconut oil. Oil pulling is something I do almost daily. VCO is antifungal, antimicrobial, and antibacterial, and cleans your entire mouth from your gums, teeth, tongue, etc. Stay well hydrated, especially if you're working indoors on computers, because this dehydrates you. Because water forms saliva, which aids in digestion. Foods that aid digestion include ginger, lemon, fermented food, bone broth, and nutrient-dense foods. Foods that harm digestion include glyphosate, poison grains, GMO, soy, toxic vegetable oil, low-fat stuff, highly processed packet food, grain-fed meats, and other fake foods. 20 energy-dense foods to enjoy. If you find you are allergic to or intolerant of any of the quality food below, then simply avoid it for the time being. You will notice that as you become stronger and more energized, with a better immune system, these allergies might go away, especially if you have a leaky gut and improve it. Do not blame the allergies to good food on the good food. It is probably the toxins in grains and vegetable oil and from what our device radiates and makes our gut leaky. Primed restores your gut flora and makes it less leaky. Primed also helps diminish any holes in your blood-brain barrier. Remembering your brain is often called your second stomach. 20 energy-dense foods. Quality seafood that is not farmed is the best source of food energy on the planet. This seafood swims in electron-dense water. Try to avoid a lot of bigger fish that may have a build-up of mercury. Quality seafood and fats deliver 4 times the energy to your electron transport chain. Quality eggs are a wonderful source of nutrients and energy. Buy the best ones you can afford with pasteurized eggs. Please see 20 Reasons Why Eggs Rock. The cholesterol myth is a big fat lie designed to sell more breakfast cereal, medicine, diagnostic test, and cancer treatments. Quality eggs means from pasteurized raised hens, but go for the best quality you can afford. Quality fats include extra virgin oil, organic virgin oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, ghee, coconut cream, coconut milk, and avocado oil. 1 mole of these fats generally produce 147 ATP compared to 36 for even quality carbohydrates. Gram for gram, they add more energy. Leafy green vegetable carbohydrates, which include spinach, kale, bok choy, mustard greens, etc. These sulfur-rich foods are particularly important for people living in the tropics or long light cycles. Green veggies rich in sulfur are a way for you to add electric current to the water of your body. Foods high in sulfur help you to metabolize cholesterol. Nutrient-dense cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, etc. The vegetables are also high in sulfur. Seaweeds or sea vegetables like nori, kelp, chlorella, wakame, dulce, spirulina, to name a few. Seaweed contains high levels of iodine, useful for keeping your metabolism up. Grass-fed meats. Remember, you're what you eat. Farmers feed their cows grains, low-fat stuff, and soy to make them fat. They become even fatter if restricted from the sun. Unfortunately, when they become fatter, they also become sicker and often receive shots of antibiotics. Yikes! Quality meat is a good source of energy and nutrition provided that the animal was raised properly. Organ meats like liver, bone marrow, and bone broths are also nutrient-dense. Milk from healthy cows. We go for goat's milk and European milk, but it is not something I personally have much of. Pasteurized, sustainably raised chicken. They're probably hard to find these days. Onions, garlic, and ginger. Herbs and spices like turmeric, pepper, sea salt, like fleur de sel and Celtic sea salt. Others include cayenne, cinnamon, sage, basil, chives, oregano, cumin, and coriander. Quality nuts and seeds, but not peanuts, as they are legumes. Quality dark chocolate. Learn to read the ingredients of all packet food you buy. Fermented vegetables like kimchi, sauerkraut. Pickled vegetables like my prime vegetable quinoa recipe is provided at the end of the book. Sweet potatoes, but not white potatoes. Best to add grass-fed butter on top. Context is important here, so a healthy person getting lots of sun could eat more than a type 2 diabetic who spent the entire day indoors. Other quality starches include fresh pumpkin, butternut, squash, yam, and carrots. White rice is a starch too, but one I personally limit. Quality European cheese. The French paradox is no longer a paradox when you understand that fermented quality cheese is high in fat or energy and is satiating. Apple cider vinegar. Fruits in season, provided you are healthy and are also outdoors experiencing the season in your eyes and your skin. Avocado is an excellent fruit to be enjoyed when in season in your local place. Seasonal fresh produce from the farmers. Support small farmers and not big mass production food corporations. Farmers need our support. Take action. Go seasonal with your produce. Aim for quality. Understand that you are nourishing or energizing your body and brain. Simply start by eating more of the good food. Love that and appreciate it. Let the good food crowd out the junk, bad, out of season, and highly processed foods. 20 reasons why eggs rock. My record for eating eggs over a 2-hour period is 46. My HDL cholesterol is high, exactly what you want. And my triglycerides are low, exactly what you want. My son has eaten 20 eggs for breakfast twice. He's now 15 years old and 6 feet tall. When did eggs become bad for us? How could a packet of sugar cereal be better? Did you know that 25% of our brain is cholesterol? It is essential for life. Sulfated cholesterol allows us to absorb essential vitamin D through our skin and eyes. Cholesterol-lowering medicines are very good for the profit of big farmers. Why eggs rock? Eggs taste great and are easy to prepare. Eggs are inexpensive and increase satiety so you can become less hungry. Eggs are an excellent source of energy for your body and brain. Eggs are extremely nutritious to help improve your brain, bones, skin, teeth, hair, nails, eyes, heart, mood, muscles, energy levels, and overall body health and functioning. Eggs contain vitamin A, which maintains the skin, immune system, and normal vision. Eggs contain vitamin B2 or riboflavin, which aids in energy metabolism, red blood cells, vision, digestion, and nervous system functioning. Eggs contain vitamin B5 or pantothenic acid, which aids in energy, metabolism, and mental functions. Eggs contain vitamin B7, which aids in energy metabolism and maintains skin, hair, and immune system. Eggs contain B9 or folic acid, which aids blood formation and tissue growth during pregnancy. Eggs contain vitamin B12, which aids in energy metabolism, red blood cells, immune, and nervous system functioning. Eggs contain choline, which aids fat metabolism and liver functions. Eggs contain vitamin D, which helps keep bone and teeth healthy and aids in absorption of calcium. Eggs contain vitamin E, which keeps reproductive and nervous system and muscles healthy. Eggs contain iodine, which aids thyroid glands function and maintains skin and nervous system. Eggs contain iron, which is needed in red blood cell production and oxygen transportation. Eggs contain phosphorus, which maintains bone and teeth and aids energy metabolism. Eggs contain protein for building and maintaining muscles, organs, skin, and tissue, and for production of antibodies, enzymes, and hormones. Eggs contain selenium, which is a potent mineral that protects cells from oxidative damage, maintains immune system, and aids thyroid functions. Eggs are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which helps maintain brain function and normal vision. A healthy way to cook eggs is steaming them, poaching is good too, or fried lightly in grass-fed butter, coconut oil, or olive oil. 20 reasons why cold thermogenesis is great for you and how to start. If you are going to improve your energy inflows, once primed, wouldn't it be great to have this improved energy flow faster? It is definitely beneficial to become cold adapted and allow your body to heat itself. When you practice cold thermogenesis, you generate heat. Your shivering, a good thing, increases body heat production so you remain at homeostasis. Your mitochondria actually release infrared light to warm your body. Cold thermogenesis, CT, helps balance your hormones. improves your skin, aids fat loss, aids mental well-being, is great for sporting or life performance and recovery, reduces hunger, lessens inflammation, improves your sleep, and is as simple as taking a cold shower or jumping in the lake. Here's a quote from C.T. Chapman, Dr. Jack Kruse. CT increases your magnetic sense. It makes you thermodynamically better. It makes you much better able to sense the magnetic field where you live, and it increases the amount of tissue oxygenation and improves your breathing, called thermogenesis. CT improves your sleep, which improves your life. It improves autophagy during sleep, which is where your body replaces bad mitochondria with good ones in the cells. CT can improve your strength and stamina. I ran a 42-minute 10 kilometer race under the hot Manila sun after doing CT on my back, neck, and legs. I also ran an 80-kilometer race 5 days prior to that race. CT increases the dopamine, feel-good hormone, levels in your brain the same way sunlight can. Hence, cold climate people are meant to be exposed to the cold and get their dopamine hit this way. Hot climate people are meant to be exposed to the sun's heat and light and get their dopamine there. Dopamine is critical as it helps your brain function optimally and aids better decision making. CT speeds up wound healing by improving your immune system. CT helps with quicker recovery from exercise, muscle pains. CT improves thyroid function. CT can help reverse type 2 diabetes by helping reduce blood pressure, blood sugar levels in your body. CT also helps cut food craving, which aids in regular intelligent fasting. CT can reduce chronic pain. CT improves sexual performance and fertility. CT leads to activation of your sympathetic nervous system. CT feels good as it increases blood level of beta endorphin. CT increases the powerful antioxidant glutathione. CT electrically stimulates peripheral nerve endings to the brain, which could result in an antidepressive effect. CT allows you to produce greater energy in your mitochondria due to better protein tunneling from less distance traveled. The cold and the sun are used to improve electrical current in your body. CT also improves the magnetic current in your body. Cold can turn white fat into brown fat. Your body fat is fuel that can be burned when you expose yourself to cold. CT is easy to do, but please start slowly by eating high energy food, getting grounding and sun energy, and drinking cold water, and you will have more energy flow and find CT more enjoyable. CT is as simple as a cold shower or being exposed to a chilly day with less clothing than you would usually wear. Eventually, you can try face dunking into icy water and putting your feet in cold water. You can start slowly with how cold you make the water and how long you put parts of your body in the water. CT is ideal in a cold lake with temperatures between 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean waters are great as you also get the grounding effect too. Cold water immersion is the best way to CT, as it can improve your metabolic rate by up to 350% and dopamine by 250%. CT is great at any time of the day. Even 10 minutes of CT is of benefit. Humans are naturally adaptable to the cold, so realize that you will make progress by practicing. It becomes easier the more you do it. You will eventually love the way it makes you feel, sleep, and look. I noticed a distinct glow in my skin and eyes after 30 minutes of CT session. Aim to become cold adapted so you can better handle cold temperatures over time. Listen to your body at all times and see how it affects you. Take action. Build your energy inputs and reduce energy stealers. You will notice that you will become more accustomed to the cold. Be aware that if you are working in a cold office environment and you can handle it more easily, You should not necessarily wear less clothing. Please wear lighter clothing that covers your skin from the toxic effects of the fake light. This will be explained further in the next chapters. 20 tips for improved sleep habits. Having a quality sleep is the foundation of youth and optimal health. Every word in this book is designed to help you sleep well. It is only when we sleep that we replace old or damaged mitochondria. You may also say that we only fight disease while we sleep. Well, because disease is the accumulation of damaged mitochondria. Other benefits of autophagy include increasing lifespan, protecting against excessive reactive oxygen species, and improved immune system functioning. Being sleep deprived impairs glucose, blood sugar, metabolism. Sleep deprivation also reduces your leptin stores. Eat more due to less satiety signaling and increases your ghrelin, which makes you hungrier, so you eat more. It is important to note that a builder cannot repair your house without equipment or raw materials. This is the reason why we want to maximize our energy inputs, sun, grounding, food, thoughts, and minimize energy thieves, fake light, gadgets, food, people, etc. So our bodies have what they need for a critical regeneration and repair period that we need daily. The value of quality sleep. Understanding the critical nature of sleep and its value is very important. Prioritize your sleep and make plans to ensure you get great restorative, regenerative sleep every night. An example might be to schedule morning and lunch meetings instead of dinner meetings. Set bedtime ideally at around 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Our most restorative sleep window is when we get into REM sleep, approximately between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Have a regular wake-up time coinciding with the rising of the sun. Have a wind-down period before bed without gadgets or too much sensory stimulation. Reading a nice hardcover book is a good way to do this, or listening to a relaxing music. Having a nice warm or hot bath with Epsom salts is a great way to get magnesium into your body through your skin, as it helps soothe you. Have less fake lights on and use candles where possible. Use blue light blocking glasses over your eyes. When using a computer, cell phone, or in a fake light environment, cover your skin from these fake light at night. Have a gadget curfew at least 1 hour before bed. Put away your phones and turn off your Wi-Fi and TV. Ensure all electrical devices in your bedroom are unplugged. In our house, we even turn off all electricity in our bedroom through our fuse box, except our air conditioning, which has a separate fuse. Ensure your bedroom is totally dark and cold. No electrical devices must be plugged in, and cell phones should be far away from you. For optimal energy use directed to regeneration, do not eat 3 or 4 hours before bedtime. This will ensure that the energy is directed towards regeneration and repair, not digestion. My general rule is not to eat after sundown. Ensure you saw sunlight as much as possible throughout your day, with morning sun as the most critical. This sets your circadian sleep cycle and hormonal cascade for the day. Ensure you move more throughout the day by walking a lot, doing a fun nitric oxide release exercise, using a stand-up desk, etc. These help ensure you will be sleepy, all ready to rest and repair. Use a sleep mask and earplugs, if applicable, in your environment. Try journaling at the end of your day, maybe meditate or do a calming activity. Review and add to your morning gratitude journal to round out your day. Use iris or flux filter software on your computer screens to limit the fake light emitting, which affects your sleep. Receive or give a massage to your loved ones. The released oxytocin helps you feel good and aids relaxation so you can sleep. Try the 4-7-8 breathing activity. This is breathing into your nose for 4 seconds, holding it for 7 seconds, and then exhaling through your mouth for 8 seconds. This calms you and gets you ready for a deep sleep. Be conscious to breathe only through your nose, if possible, with a closed mouth while sleeping. Try to avoid exercising 3 hours before bedtime, as this can raise your cortisol level. Try CT 2 hours before bedtime and see how it is for you. You may add Epsom salts into this cold bath, or have a cold shower instead. Maybe alternate between warm and cold. Try a warm Epsom salt bath, see what works best for you. Take action. Write down some points you will implement to improve your sleep. This is a critical step to ensure the energy you accumulated throughout the day can help you repair and regenerate your body. Without good sleep, the accrued energy will be wasted. Set your priorities from the list. Learn more about sleep from a great book by Sean Stevenson, Sleep Smarter, which delves even deeper into sleep. 20 myths that can make us unhealthy. Here are some of the conventional advice that we have been told to do or we thought were the right ways to get more energy. I tried many of these with bad results. Try doing the opposite and see how you feel. I bet the healthy role models you know did not follow this conventional wisdom. Do the opposite of the conventional and you will see your health improve. Myths that can make us unhealthy. Eat more carbohydrates like bread, pasta, noodles, and breakfast cereal. I used to eat these when I was overweight and lazy. These foods are low energy with low nutrient density. They might be suitable for people in countries where they are not poisoned with chemical Roundup. Glyphosate is poison in our bodies, and where they are getting a lot of energy from the sun. Grains do not grow in Norway for a reason. Eat less fat because fat makes you fat. No way. Fat is simply more energy input in your body's electron chain transport system. Quality fat is energy rich and great for you. Exercise more. This is bad advice if you have low energy in your body. Would you drive your car a long way if your car engine was not operating properly? Exercise is great once you are energized in a good environment at the right time. Context is key. Eat constantly with many small meals throughout the day. Not only is that time consuming, it is also not good for our digestive system. Ideally, eat 2 nutrients and energy-dense meals in daylight hours. Then let your digestive system have a break. It takes energy to digest food, so it's best to limit this, and definitely do not eat late at night when recovery and repair should be prioritized while you sleep. Count your calories. I'm so glad I never wasted my time doing this one. Does a calorie of seafood equal a calorie of junk food? No, it does not. One helps your brain and body, and the other hinders it. Aim for optimal energy inputs with great nutrition. Soy is a healthy food. Soy is 90% GMO. It is estrogenic and best avoided unless men want to have man boobs and women are fine with infertility. Vegetable oil is good for you. Reasons to avoid toxic vegetable oil. Sugar drinks like energy drinks, Sugarades are a good source of energy. They are a source of sugar and inflammation only. They are best avoided 100%. Fall in love with water instead. Whole grains and grains are healthy. Please see 20 reasons to avoid all grains. The exception might be countries where they do not spray the poison glyphosate on their grains. I got this condition due to my genetics. Nope. Approximately 85% of our conditions are due to lifestyle, environment, food, and drinks. Hence, this is how we reverse them. Your genetics load the gun, but your lifestyle, among others, can pull the trigger. There is something you can do to improve your health and that of your family. The sun is harmful. When did the sun become bad for us? Why do grass still grow in the sun? Is the sun bad, or has our ability to withstand the sun reduced? Did our ancestors hide from the sun while they lived long and well? Did your friend get sickly while avoiding the sun? Please see 20 reasons why the sun is our number one source of energy. Avoid the midday sun. Hello. This is ludicrous. It depends on where you are and how powerful that midday sun is. It depends on your context of the color of your skin and your ability to be in the sun. A dark-skinned person needs to be more in sun than a light-skinned person. A healthy light-skinned person with a nice tan needs more sun than an unhealthy light-skinned person. An unhealthy light-skinned person needs more energy from the sun, but in a sensible way that builds his ability to withstand the sun. Sunscreen is good for you. Sunscreen is a chemical on your skin that goes into your bloodstream. It's not good for you, especially when this chemical concoction blocks the beneficial effects of the sun. See 20 reasons why the sun is our number one source of energy. Beware of cholesterol and limit your eggs. My record for eggs is 46 for breakfast. My cholesterol numbers are elite. My skin and energy are elite too. A microwave is safe to use. A microwave radiates your food. It dehydrates your food as it heats it. It does the same to you if you stand close by it. Your body is 70% water. Your blood is 93% water. It is good to upgrade your cell phone to use it a lot, and it's fine for children. The cell phone radiation doesn't stop at the phone itself. It penetrates into your body. Wi-Fi radiation doesn't go around your body. It penetrates into you. It penetrates deeper and faster into the growing and developing brains and bodies of our children. Steve Jobs died at a young age of 56 from pancreatic liver cancer. He did not allow his children to have his devices. All his cash could not save him from his lifestyle, environment, food, and drink decisions. Might he still be alive if he was a farmer in the Philippines? Take your medicine and believe all that the doctors tell you. Do the modern day medicines address the root cause of people's ill health or lack of energy? Or are they simply band-aids that get doctors, hospitals, and drug companies very rich? If the cause of lethargy is your food, drinks, lifestyle, and environment, then surely therein lies the opportunity to fix the root cause. Cutting off your body parts or taking drugs does not address the root cause. Medicines definitely have their time and place, but I believe we are overprescribed and overdiagnosed. ABS are made in the kitchen. This is not true. You will now know that food is made from photosynthesis, which predominantly uses sunlight, water, and the ground, among other things, to make food. Food is important, but not that important, especially if eaten at the wrong time. Your environment and current state of health should determine what foods are best for you. Health is 80% food and 20% exercise. This is very untrue. Exercise a lot under the fake light of a gym and your bones become weaker. The sun helps your bones and teeth become stronger, provided that you also sleep well. In my opinion, food is around 20% and exercise is cool, provided you do it mainly outside to get the benefits of the sun and nature. Your environment and lifestyle are more important. Supplements are what I need for health. Buying supplements are good for the people selling them. Why not invest in a beach holiday instead? Drink better quality water, get more sunshine that is free and effective compared to a pill of vitamin D. Do you really think a tablet can beat the real thing? Sometimes a supplement can be a bridge to better health, but it's not something to be relied upon. I personally use magnesium spray occasionally, but I prefer Epsom salt baths instead. I get my vitamin D direct from the source, no expense required. Take action. Have an open mind and challenge all the conventional information spoon-fed to us. Notice that so many are unhealthy following this, but are becoming stronger, smarter, and younger looking. Follow the example of the energized and vibrant. Learn from what the others are doing, but follow your own path to optimal health. It is your journey and it's unique to you. 20 ways to reduce Wi-Fi exposure or non-native electromagnetic fields, NNEMF. Native electromagnetic fields provided by the sun and grounding are natural and what mankind evolved with. Non-native electromagnetic fields, NNEMF, are man-made and not natural to our biology. These NNEMFs do not exist in nature. They actually damage our genetic DNA and our expression of that DNA. Nobody is silly enough to sleep under a cell phone tower. I think it is universally known that it is not a healthy place to sleep in. So I imagine sleeping near a Wi-Fi router that is on, or sleeping with your cell phone near your body. Non-native electromagnetic fields upregulates carbohydrate metabolism. Your body produces sugar without eating any. They also open your blood-brain barrier, destroy sleep, ruin your inner mitochondrial membrane, and cause a lot more deleterious effects. NNEMF can also increase blood pressure, dehydrate you, and cause other serious health consequences. We all know it would not be wise to sleep underneath a cell phone tower, yet we are effectively doing this by having a Wi-Fi on at night. Sleeping near our cell phones and living in a high-rise buildings, clustered together with other people and all their polluting devices. NNEMF includes cell phones, Xboxes, Wi-Fi routers, cell phone towers, tablets, smart meters, smart homes, Apple Watches, Fitbits, baby monitors, Bluetooth, and other wireless technologies. NNEMF causes dysfunctional cells to multiply and grow out of control in your body. They cause cancer. Dr. Doug Wallace has proven that cancer and other diseases are mitochondrial, energy production, in nature and not by genetic DNA causes. He estimates it as 85% caused by mitochondrial DNA issues and 15% genetic DNA issues. This invisible pollution affects your energy production and flow. It causes dehydration and inflammation. Just because you cannot see it does not mean your body, mitochondria, does not become affected by it. Ways to reduce exposure to Wi-Fi and NNEMF. To minimize the negative effects of Wi-Fi, go for the 3 Ds: distance, duration, and disconnect. Go wired instead of wireless. It is faster and better. Try to avoid owning a phone with Wi-Fi capabilities. Look forward to spend more time throughout the day without your devices nearby. Have a habit of scheduling light breaks throughout your day. Avoid wireless hotspots like malls, airports, etc. My name for a mall is a cancer center, and with very good reason, unfortunately. Do not use wireless baby monitors. Use your microwave oven as a stand-up desk only and never plug it in or use it. This device not only ruins your food, it does the same to your mitochondria, which are our cells' energy dynamos. Do not use Bluetooth-enabled technology. Sleep on a non-metal bed and mattress with no springs. Do not use a Fitbit or Apple Watch, which harms your cell biology every second you wear it. Aim to live in a smaller city and move away from cities that have 5G if you can. When using your computer, try to use it only on battery mode and not while plugged into the electrical system. Use a wired mouse and a wired keyboard where possible. Never have your laptop on your lap or close to your skin. Remember the 3 Ds and take sunlight and grounding breaks as you batch your work on the computer. Consider buying a Defender pad for your laptop. Look into getting Iris software on your computer. NNEMF causes inflammation and calcium efflux in a cell, thus making your bones weak, so try to get grounded into nature throughout the day when using your technology. NNEMF dehydrates you, so drink more quality water while indoors using your devices. Your Wi-Fi must be turned off at night so you can repair and regenerate your body optimally. Analyze your sleep environment and ensure minimal pollution from cell phones out of room and Wi-Fi turned off and unplugged. Keep as many electrical devices turned off and unplugged. Pay attention to what surrounds your bedroom and those outside of your room too. I use a tri-field electro-pollution meter to check the safety of my environment monthly. Revisit your goals, your job, and your life. Having lots of cash from a night shift job is not compatible with the goal of health and being energized. Do not make any rash decisions, but consider your current situation and your options. Take action. Use your gadgets less. Do more outdoor activities. Downgrade your cell phone to a cheaper one. Turn off Wi-Fi at night until you revert back to being wired and not wireless. Sleep earlier and get your natural sleep cycles more in sync with the sunrise and the sunset. Turn off and unplug all electrical devices you do not need. Use your microwave for a stand-up desk only. Join the group called emfwarriors.com. Why did Steve Jobs die at the age of 56 from pancreatic liver cancer and not allow his children to use his own devices? 20 ways to limit blue light toxicity and cell phone use. A critical factor in optimal health is having good circadian rhythms, where you are yoked to the 24-hour light cycles of your environment. This means having a lifestyle where your first light in the morning is natural light, not a TV, cell phone, or toilet light. Maximize natural light throughout the day and minimize fake blue lights as much as you can, day and night, particularly at night. The morning sun in your eyes and your skin sets your hormonal cascade in motion, and this is also the time when crucial melatonin is made. Excessive fake lights is akin to excessive carbohydrates and is detrimental to your brain and body health. The fake light increases your body blood sugar levels. Fake light affects your body's ability to make and then release melatonin from your pineal gland, and this impacts your sleep enormously. Melatonin is anti-cancer and has antioxidant properties. These lights from the overhead cell phone, among others, also impact thermoregulation, blood pressure, mood, eyesight, and glucose homeostasis. A lack of melatonin, you should not supplement what your body is designed to make, is linked to a higher rate of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and prostate cancer. Blocking blue light is linked to lower cancer rates. Some of the negative effects of blue lights include increased cortisol, infertility, depression, anxiety, impaired memory, reduced antioxidant, potential increased free radical damage, reduced energy output of mitochondria, fatigue, strained eyes that then causes macular degeneration, increased headaches and neurological disorders, and increased tumor growth. Ways to limit blue light toxicity and cell phone use. Get out of fake light as much as you can by going to bed earlier. An ideal bedtime is around 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. By sleeping earlier, you are more likely to be in sync with your local light cycles. Hence, you will be waking up with the sun. Use candles more. Use incandescent light bulbs instead of LED lights if you can. Batch your computer work or cell phone use more so you use it less frequently. Try to have natural light breaks throughout the day where you leave the fake light to enjoy the natural light. For every hour inside on your gadget or computer, aim for around 5 to 8 minutes outside in natural light. Use blue light blocking glasses at night. Use blue light blocking glasses during the day too. Any time while working on a computer, these glasses will be an advantage to you. Cover your neck, thyroid gland with a scarf. Cover your skin as much as you can because you are affected by this fake light through our skin as well as our eyes. Downgrade your cell phone and aim to use it less. Educate yourself on ways to shield your phone with respect to clothing and hats. Try to avoid making calls. Use text messaging instead. Avoid using your phone if the signal is low. Switch off your phone if not in use. Do not keep the phone near your body and get a separate bag for it. Do not keep a cordless phone. Position your work desk near a window and take advantage of the natural light. Try technology fasting. Start with a 6-hour techno fast, then build it up. When dining out, aim for breakfast and lunch times, not dinner, and find nice restaurants that have outdoor dining or al fresco. Remember the mantra of distance, duration, and disconnect with respect to Wi-Fi. Use the same principles for your phone and fake light environment. Have technology fasts where you leave your devices at home and have fun in nature. This is Jack Kruse, a top neurosurgeon and quantum physics expert who helps people reverse conditions like multiple sclerosis and cancer. Just so that we are clear, chronic artificial blue light is equivalent to chronic excessive carbohydrates because both contain excessive photoelectric energies. This means that the chronic fake blue light from technology and TV dehydrate your mitochondria, just as a piece of steak is dehydrated in the microwave. Why? Blue light slows electron chain flow on your inner mitochondrial membrane, and this lowers the spinning of the ATP pace. Most people forget that glucose metabolism and beta oxidation of the fats make CO2 and water as a side effect in mitochondria. This is a sign of healthy mitochondria. If your mitochondria are inefficient for any reason, by definition this means they have a higher heteroplasmy rate and you become dehydrated by definition. As the picture below shows, sun energy uses water and CO2 to make glucose by photosynthesis in the chloroplast. Mitochondria reverse the photosynthetic process in animals. So when you are constipated or have dry skin, dry eyes, dry vagina, no saliva, hangover, headaches, or are prone to concussions, these are all signs of poor mitochondrial function in many disease states. Take action. Go outside. Open the window and the curtains if you are inside during the day. Change your habits. Make change. Maybe change your job. Possibly change where you live in your city. Maybe move from the city to the country. Maybe move to a healthier country. 20 food-like substances to avoid. I have eaten all of the items listed below. I will probably eat some of them again. The prime lifestyle is not about being perfect, it's about listening to what is right for your body and brain and doing better. I do not feel bad that I was duped into thinking Sugar-Aid was good or that breakfast cereal was skim milk was okay. On the contrary, I am so happy that I now know better and do better. This book is my way of sharing what I've learned to help others. When considering what you eat, remember that you are what you eat. Food-like substances to avoid: toxic vegetable oil. The one is industrial waste, repacked so we think it's good. There are no vegetables in vegetable oil, just garbage that is manufactured in a factory and even bleached quite often. To take away its rancid smell, it is one to avoid at all costs. Low-fat anything. The energy is in the quality. high-fat food. Here, they take out the energy-dense part of the food and add sugar and chemicals. They also add clever marketing so we think low-fat is good for us. It is not. Wheat or grains sprayed with poison. The toxic poison called glyphosate is in most grains. It is easy to avoid these cheap carbs and eat quality green vegetable carbohydrates. By doing so, you are also supporting hard-working farmers. Breakfast cereal. The ingredients are atrocious. Their marketing is very good. Do not fall for their lies. Sugar, best avoided. We occasionally use coconut sugar. Sugar drinks. Often there are up to 20 spoons of sugar in these drinks. A healthy body has 1 teaspoon of sugar circulating in the bloodstream. Avoid fruit juices, energy drinks, Starbucks, special frappuccinos, sports drinks, etc. Soy. Generally, it's GMO and is estrogenic. Fast food stuff. This is generally of no nutritional value and cooked in toxic vegetable oil. So it is a big negative with regards to your body and brain. Processed meats. Spam, hot dogs, and the other likes are best avoided. Grain-fed meat. You are what you eat. Animals fed with poisoned grains become sick just like humans. Fruits in winter or out of season. Eat seasonally. Simple. Most packet foods. These items are cleverly marketed but are basically industrial waste and cheap stuff assembled to make you addicted to them. They dump in a huge amount of sugar, toxic vegetable oil, cheap grains, soy, chemicals, additives, and other stuff all designed in a lab. Most canned foods. Try those in a glass jar and always check ingredients. Most gluten-free stuff. Please do not be fooled just because it says gluten-free. It might be good, but I doubt it. It is essential to read what is there in the place of gluten. If it is lots of sugar and other processed stuff, then it's best to avoid it. Food additives. Again, please read all the ingredients and do not buy if you do not know what's inside. Rice. This one fully depends on your context and goals. Rice is low in energy and is not nutritious, so it should be avoided or limited by anyone wishing to gain more energy and nutrition. Simple, really. Peanuts and other legumes. The reason here is their low nutrient density compared to leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables. They are also difficult to digest, which diverts energy to digestion. Corn and white potatoes. These are mostly sugar and GMO. Corn is hard to digest. Chips, crisps, and crackers. These are generally sugar, low energy items and packet products with chemicals, additives, and other stuff that are best to be avoided. Old food, the fresher the better. Take action. Learn what great food are there in your environment. Eat seasonally. Learn to love great food. Ditch the garbage food. Simple. It's really easy, actually. 20 activities to avoid or limit. Some of these activities are necessary, but your job is to look after your own health. Try to avoid outsourcing that to people who do not care for you or who have a vested interest in your wellness. Most of these activities are easily avoided with the right attitude, lifestyle, and positive habits. An example is that more time you spend outside, the less food you will need. The sun is energy, and the less time you will watch TV or go to mall or a gym. Activities to avoid or limit. Cooking food in a microwave. This does not only diminish the nutrient density of your food, but also affects your mitochondria due to the invisible pollution being emitted. Using sunscreen. It is definitely not good to get sunburn. It is even worse to hide from our greatest source of energy and health. Once you have enjoyed enough sensible sun exposure, add clothing and cover exposed areas. You could also stay under the shade. If sunscreen is a must, then choose one with less chemicals as it ultimately flow into your bloodstream. Wearing too many clothes in a tropical climate. There is a tropical uniform. It is less clothing, do not become sunburned. but build up your ability to withstand the sun. Wearing too many clothes in a cold climate, we need to become better adapted to where we live, embrace the cold, and try to become better at tolerating it. Eating a dinner buffet. I do not eat food after sundown because I want my stored energy to go into regenerating and repairing my mitochondria. If my energy is diverted to digestion, then my sleep will be less than optimal. Staying up late watching TV. Try to get your circadian rhythms in sync with the natural rise and fall of the sun. Watching TV late at night will affect your sleep. Having a TV or cell phone in your bedroom. A huge no-no. You only regenerate and repair your mitochondria during sleep. A cell phone, Wi-Fi, and TV will ruin your sleep, therefore affecting your body and brain regeneration and repair. Sunglasses, contact lenses, cataract, surgery, or laser surgery on your eyes. Our eyes are a clock as well as our camera. Most eye damage is caused by too much fake light and not enough natural light. Build up your ability to withstand natural light without glasses. Spending lots of time indoors. Nature is natural, and indoor existence is not. Simply aim for more time outdoors. Mammograms. Thermograms are a far safer way to check for breast cancer. The best way to avoid breast cancer is to boost your vitamin D levels and sometimes expose your breast to the natural light. Mammograms have high rates of false positives, so they can then chop them off and sell you chemo that has a 2% success rate. Mammograms also subject women to unnecessary pain and considerable and cumulative radiation exposure. Supplements. If your body is designed to make it, you will affect the feedback loop if you take it. I do not buy supplements, but I do buy quality water from Europe. Upgrading to the latest gadget. Upgrading means more dehydration, weaker bones, and cellular damage. Maybe this is not a great way to spend your money. Cities with 5G that professes to be smart. These 5G cities will assault your mitochondria and drain your energy. It will affect your heart and brain. Where we have the most mitochondrial density, is it a coincidence that the tech capital of the world, California, has the highest incidences of autism? Having a job that involves staying up during the night. This one harms your circadian rhythm. Anything that harms your restorative sleep harms you in the long term. Hence, do this type of job for a while, but aim to find a better one. Deodorants, aftershave, lotions, or perfumes. When you put these products on your skin, they also make their way into your bloodstream. Save money and buy better quality water than these heavily marketed products. Cosmetics. Anything that hides your face from the sun will lower your energy, stored energy, dopamine, blood flow, and vitamin D. Is it really necessary, or have you been conditioned to believe it is? Late night workouts in the gym. Most gyms are filled with fake lights that negatively impact your energy levels. And late night workouts raise your cortisol levels when they should have been reducing. Medications. As mentioned in my disclaimer, I'm not a healthcare professional. Some medicine is necessary, but you need to assess if your medicine addresses the root cause of your problem. The root cause is likely to be environmental, lifestyle, food, or drinks. How does taking medication address those issues? Doctors and hospitals. The healthier and more energized you are, the less you'll need to visit doctors and hospitals. It is better to spend your money on a fun holiday to boost your immune system. Diagnostic centers. Sometimes it is good to get your blood checked, especially for vitamin D. HbA1c, 3-month blood sugar levels average. HS, CRP, bun-creatine ratio, and triglyceride to HDL ratio. Unfortunately, a lot of the ranges on your return diagnostic tests are flawed. dictated by the drug companies to sell more drugs and cost more stress. Getting a cholesterol result and not understanding it is not going to help you at all. It is just as important for a doctor to push their cholesterol lowering drug on you so they can get a kickback from the drug company. It is very error of the moon. She comes more near to the earth than she was wont, and makes men mad. William Shakespeare. Take action. Go through the list above and give a nice big tick to what you are already doing, avoiding, and limiting. Highlight the ones that make sense to you and that you want to start avoiding or limiting, then ensure you avoid or limit them. Take note of the effect of the changes on your body, brain, sleep, and life in general. Some will save you a lot of time and money. "20 reasons to avoid grains." When aiming for maximum energy and nutrition through our food and environment, you'll see that most grains are low in energy, nutrient deficient, and not suitable for people wishing to maximize their energy. The modern grains are not the same as in previous generations. Most grains are poisoned before being harvested with a Monsanto pesticide called Roundup. The poison that causes so much damage is called glyphosate. Wheat is equal to sugar, which is equal to poison. Facts you need to know about grains. They cause leaky gut. These are holes in the stomach due to the gluten in grains. Would you drink a glass of water with bits of glass in it? They make the brain permeable. There is a lot of Alzheimer's, ADHD, etc. these days, right? Remember, your gut and brain are linked. Your brain is 65% fat. They cause a huge sugar spike. Once we eat too many cheap carbs, it can result in inflammation and fat, storage, and ultimately insulin resistance, which will mean type 2 diabetes. They cause nutrient deficiency due to the high calories but no proper nutrition, overfed fat, yet undernourished. O and U is equal to sick. Overfed and undernourished is equal to being sick. They stimulate your appetite. So you eat more due to opiate qualities in bread, pasta, noodles, etc. They do not make you full and actually switch off your feeling full switch, leptin, so you can eat more. They leach nutrients from your body, so you are even more overfed and undernourished. They block absorption of nutrients into your body. Hence, just because you ate it does not mean the nutrients were absorbed. Grains stop the absorption. They are chemical monstrosities made in a lab. Then in a factory, a scientist played with different genes of wheatgrass to come up with the frankenfood they call bread, pasta, and noodles. They are indigestible to human and ruin your digestive system. They must be highly processed to be digested. Affect your immune system so you can no longer fight disease. How can you fight disease when you are eating nutrient deficient, nutrient leaching grass that spikes your blood sugar higher than sugar? Grains are the seeds of grasses. Cows have 4 legs and are adapted to eat grass. Humans have 2 legs and are not adapted to eat grass. Sadly, when we feed grains to cows, they get sick, then become fat just like humans. They are poisoned before harvesting. So you want to eat the seeds of grasses and are cool with letting the factory process them highly just so that you can have a sandwich. However, did you know the wheat is sprayed with a poison called Roundup before harvesting? The glyphosate is Roundup and is something you want in your sandwich. But it is there. The glyphosate is poison and it will hurt you. Grains make you hungry. You will be hungrier when you include grains in your food because Your increased blood sugar means increased insulin. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. So now your bloodstream has less nutrients stored as fat, leaked through gut, and blocked absorption. And your brain forces you to eat more because it thinks you are starving. Extra water, weight due to increased inflammation. The sugar, grains equal sugar, causes inflammation, so your body retains water to deal with this. Extra water weight is not something you want. You get hangry. That's a bad combo of hungry and angry. Blood sugar is spiked when eating sugar, bread, pasta, and noodles. What goes up must come down, so the crash wrecks your mood, your blood sugar crashes below the normal. When you are hungry more often, you eat more, snack more, and think of food more often. Here, you are living to eat as opposed to eating to live. There is an opportunity cost of the time you wasted cooking, buying, thinking, and eating, all that extra nutrient deficient garbage. Just eat real food, and you'll be more satisfied, less hungry, and will not have to eat as much as often. You can spend your time more productively. Do not support fake food companies that lie in their marketing campaigns as they target you and your children with their rubbish products. If only they spent as much money on developing proper nutritious food, support real food farmers and producers instead. Grains and sugar harm your teeth and gums. Floss and brush all you want, but you cannot brush away a bad diet. Grains affect your brain negatively. Take action. Use up your grains or give them to your enemy as a present. Then never buy the stuff again and concentrate on eating real quality carbohydrates like cabbage, spinach, broccoli, sweet potato, etc. 20 reasons to stop using toxic vegetable oil. We need to nourish both our bodies and brains. Food is both energy and information. It is best to eat energy-rich food that is nutrient-dense. We should avoid or limit fake foods made in a factory. Toxic vegetable oil. It contains a high amount of the harmful hydrogen isotope deuterium. It contains oxidized fats due to the refining process. Many are processed with petroleum products. Free radicals in vegetable oil damage your arteries. This dysfunction in your arteries is immediate upon eating food with vegetable oil. It generally comes from GMO crops, high in omega-6 to omega-3, which is pro-inflammation. It causes gut disruption due to inflammatory vegetable oil. It is an immune suppressant with 80% of your immune system in your gut. It reduces the total cholesterol needed and vital in your body. It increases triglycerides, which are fat in your blood. It increases risk of cardiovascular diseases, heart attack, and stroke. It can cause weight gain due to being highly inflammatory. It is treated with chemicals to make its color look better. Avoid margarine too. Common toxic vegetable oils include canola oil, corn oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, and cottonseed oil. Read a good book on the subject by David Gillespie titled Toxic Oil: Why Vegetable Oil Will Kill You and How to Save Yourself. Instead of toxic vegetable oil, use grass-fed butter, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, or you can also use grass-fed lard. Learn to read the labels and avoid any product with vegetable oil inside. Imagine they dump this toxic sludge into baby formula. Shameful. Beware of cheap and nasty restaurants, some expensive ones too included, that use toxic vegetable oil. This is a very dangerous practice and they should know better. Ask the chef or waiter if they use vegetable oil. It is probably best to leave because they do not care about your health. Great restaurants like the wholesome table in the Philippines only use olive oil, coconut oil, and butter. Take action. Stop using vegetable oil immediately. Never buy it again. Read all ingredients on all packaged foods to ensure this gunk is not inside. They even dump it in baby formula and food. Do not dine in restaurants that use this garbage. Ask the waiters or the chefs. Support restaurants that do not use toxic vegetable oil. They know better, say they do better. Food for thought. Diseases are more widespread in big cities, and people who lead unnatural lives tend to not thrive. All causes of mortality are increased with people who avoid sunlight or are vitamin D deficient. The sun is natural. Always opt for natural things over fake things. For more natural results, naturally. Ancient civilizations worshipped the sun. Enjoy this journey of a light-filled life.